Alright, so there's been a lot going on. So let's just do the second episode of my podcast, and we're just going to kind of get everybody up to speed, kind of reset here. So, moving everything to the lake house was moving out of the house. The divorce was finalized last week, and after a year and a half being separated, it's done. So that in and of itself kind of explains quite a bit. So deleting the channel was a depression fit a few months ago. It was nice because it gave me the chance to go through videos, make some changes and re-upload the archive, kind of give a square zero. Adding video number and original date of upload is kind of annoying, but one of the things that I really hate is going to a channel and finding a video that seems new. It was just in recommendation, but it was actually uploaded like 2 years ago. So that just kind of keeps everything a little more organized and a little more together. So I do have everything current and uploaded, and this will mark kind of more new content. How much or how often still kind of remains to be seen. So I'm kind of doing an entire reset. I spend way too much time sitting at my computer, pretty much doing nothing. So I'm making some changes, and honestly, seriously thought about deleting the channel, because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be very pissed off, because a lot of the communities that I am really have a problem when somebody says, hey, I'm not doing this anymore. Data hoarding being one of them. I'm in the data hoarding and home lab groups on Reddit and saying, hey guys, I'm getting out of this, I'm spending too much time, too much money on it, and they lose their minds and they absolutely attack you very voraciously. So I have gone through and greatly thinned down video games, and I'm in the process of thinning down movies. Computer stuff, problem is computer stuff is harder to get rid of. I really don't want to do Facebook because it really has had a lot of issues in the past. You know, you'll agree on a price and then somebody either won't show, or they'll show up with half of what you agreed on and take it or leave it and try to guilt you into taking it, and it just isn't really something that I want to deal with right now. So there's a lot of stuff that is going into storage. Aren't I connected to? I'm resetting my desktop right now. Did I not plug the internet in? No, I did not plug the internet in. Where did the internet even go? Why do I not have an internet cable over here? Hang on. Something's not right here. Like, it's legit gone. What the heck? Where is it? It's there, and it's plugged in. I don't know why you don't think you have internet, because you do have internet. It's plugged in. I don't know why it thinks it doesn't have internet, but I guess we're just going to skip it for now. So, like, it thinks I don't have internet, so I guess we're just going to skip it and figure it out later. So I am making a lot of changes. One of the things that I am doing, in addition to kind of thinning out, I'm not just stopping at games and movies. So like, starting this The movie collection was almost to 500, and the game collection was just over 200. And that's not including the stuff back here. That's not including any of the retro PC games. So I have a lot of space for that, and I'm wanting to get to a point where I can travel. I want to get to the point where I can spend more time at the lake, or even at this point just play games. And I have an obsession with buying games, having games, but not ever actually playing games. And part of that is because I always feel that there's something on the computer that I need to archive, or something I need to download, or something that does absolutely nothing whatsoever other than fill this void that says I have this in case I may ever at some point in the future want it. And that's become a point where it's not healthy for me. So my desktop I am giving to a friend who is in school for game development. They will be able to make use of it, and that will honestly help with Windows really messed up this entire reset. It doesn't have anything. It's got nothing. And Windows really messed that up. Anyway, I don't even remember where I was, which is just completely gone. But I am getting stuff changed over and thinned down, because I need to just thin stuff out. Let's see, there it is. Device manager. Yeah, it's got nothing. Okay. So anyway, I need to just get stuff thinned out because I've got way too much of it. Everything is cluttered, everything is full, and the just non-stop need to have more has just become to the point where it's not healthy. So I have ordered a MacBook, and we're going to try using that for daily driving. Windows 11 and I just did not get along very well. One of the big problems that I had with Windows 11 is the changing of the context menu when you right click, which is of course something that is involved with data hoarding and doing a lot of unzips and that kind of stuff, which is something that I'm eliminating. And no, they did not include the driver's seat. Good grief. That's going to be fun. So anyway, and the nice thing about that is I already do a fair bit on my iPad, but I still want just a little bit more than what the iPad has to offer. That will help for kind of maintaining some level of video management and that kind of stuff. That's just a little bit easier than what I can do with the iPad and iPhone. As another thing that I will get absolutely blasted for is that I tried again to understand and learn in TrueNAS and Plex, and same as the last time, I couldn't figure it out. And it was extremely frustrating, and both of those have very toxic communities, because people that have it working and have been able to understand it, it's easier for them, and so they just rail on people who are trying to learn it or who don't get it right away. Because I've asked for help before, and that's how it is. And I see that kind of interaction with other people who ask for help. And I tried installing TrueNAS Core again and could not get a Windows share. and looked through Reddit, and there were three answers. One, you're stupid. Two, you're stupid because you don't use Linux. Three, oh, to get it to work on Windows, you need to create this 30-page script file and change this and this and this, and then you can get it to work. Realistically, you should just use Linux. And I don't have any interest in doing that. I'm getting older, I'm frazzled and stressed enough as it is. I really do not have the brain power anymore to do that kind of heavy computer work. I just want it to be more simple and to work. The other thing is that I buy a lot of movies and TV shows, but really only watch the same ones. And an Apple TV with a couple subscriptions and my iTunes library be from digital copies of all those movies that I've been buying is more than sufficient, especially for the kids to watch. So I bought an Apple TV with a pair of HomePod minis for surround sound. No, it's not true surround sound on the minis, but it's TV audio. That's going to go to the lake, so when I go to the lake, I don't have to take anything. It's just already there because I left Wi-Fi on at the lake, so I have everything already there. I kept the Series X because all I play is the show and Forza. Realistically, that's all that I play, and nothing else holds interest or really has lasting power. Like, those two are what I play. Excuse me. So that allows me to, in the future, I can take a Series S up there and just keep everything synced, and when I go up there, if I want to play something, I have it ready to go. So it's mostly been selling stuff off, paying down debt, getting some stuff set for the direction I want to go. I just ordered a new bed because there's no beds at the lake, and the full bed that I have now is a bed in a box that's on the cheaper end, and the last one that we had was too soft and this one is too firm, and so that one's going to go to the lake, and then I'll get a nicer one. And then I just need a mattress for a half a bunk bed that's already up there, and then I just need 2 more twin beds to figure out, which probably we'll just go ahead and get another nicer full mattress for up here, or just move the full mattress from my room into one of the kids' rooms and then take that twin up there. Probably easier. Yeah, it's probably easier to just do that. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet because I'm also working on painting. Got a buddy that's going to help me paint because the 2 bedrooms are dark red. They basically painted their bedroom in roses and used spray paint to kind of do a lighter shade of red to give the dual color rose petal effect, kind of, and that's going to be a pain in the butt to paint, and it's going to take a decent couple layers, couple coats to get it done. So I kind of have that working on. I've kind of got a lot of stuff open right now, but not sitting down here all the time will help. Essentially, all that I'm really collecting at this point is going to be trading cards, Legos, and trains, and all of those are things that do not require technology to be able to use, which is something that's a little bit nicer investment right now. And then for entertainment, going with more of the digital stuff will make the convenience factor. Because the convenience factor at this point in my life is more valuable than having 500 movies and trying to rip and organize, but realistically having no way to get them over because Plex is way more than I care to even remotely try to deal with. It's just not going to happen. It's not something I'm even remotely interested in. So, probably I intend to get and do an unboxing video with the MacBook tomorrow. We'll see. It's a Pro 14 M2 Pro, so I should be able to get a good 5 years out of that, which I'm happy with. So we'll see. Take a desk upstairs and just kind of try to be more involved. So we'll see. I'm cautiously excited for it. I'm getting stuff thinned out. if being realistic, if we use the 1 year rule of something that you have not used, looked at, or touched within a year, probably 95% of the things in this house would be gone. Even if we went to 5 years, probably 60% of everything that I have would be gone. And even with trading cards, I'm not buying packs or boxes anymore. I'm only buying complete sets or the cards that I want graded. That way I just have it more uniform and easier to manage, because you can't see it from there. I don't have all that much realistically in complete sets, but these two here and then this one down here, those are all complete sets. They're in a binder. They're in binders. And one of the things about putting complete sets in binders is that when the glossy cards sit in a box for a long period of time, they do tend to stick together. So I do binder my sets because it's better protection long term, and I don't even put the cards back to back. It's 9 cards per page. I don't put them back to back. That way there's no paper loss, there's no sticking together. But that's just how it is. And for those wondering, I have tried Android. I've tried Android tablets, I've tried Android phones. I've never had success with them lasting. I've never had much enjoyment out of it. And I liked my Note 10 Plus until it decided to stop sending or receiving text messages, and both Verizon and Samsung told me there's nothing that you can do other than just e-wasting it and buying a new phone. It's just a bug, too bad. And on Google and Reddit I found the same thing, like nobody that had this happen had ever been able to get their phone to work properly again. And it's like when I say I've had Android phones, it's not like $100 Android phones, it's like the high-end decent stuff, and it's just not. And the entire reason that I left Apple to begin with was because it was too hard to copy videos off of the phone to a computer to edit. And we fixed that with one of the dual drives, so I can just copy stuff straight off. Now I just want to get one that's try to find one that's USB-C, but through iCloud, I'm not really even that worried about it. So, but try to find one that's like Lightning to C, which I can, and probably just get one off Amazon. It's not a huge deal. So that's kind of where we're at. Right now I don't really have a lot of time to be running stuff back and forth. It's just kind of, I generally get like 2 or 3 hours during the day and then have the kids here on the weekends, so there's not a lot of time to get stuff, so progress is kind of slow, but we are kind of moving forward and slowly but surely getting stuff done. I've got the carpet changed out in the living room, and then once we get those 2 bedrooms in the hallway painted, then I can carpet the bedrooms in the hallway, and we'll get there. It's going to take most of the year, but it's April. By July, August, I'm hoping to have a lot of this stuff knocked out and done. Maybe we can take a break through the fall and take a break through the winter and try to get stuff done and through, but we'll see. I don't think much else to talk about. I'm just pretty much surrounded in mess, trying to get it clean and keep it clean. That's kind of just where I'm at, but I need to get this stuff wrapped up and packed up, and we'll catch you on the next one. Uploads are going to stay kind of sporadic, but we'll kind of do what we can. So thank you for watching, thank you for hanging in. I think at posting this, we're at 374 subscribers, and we'll just keep kind of slowly growing and see what we can do. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.